So good news, everyone. I have a job. I'm going to back up for a second and tell you what happened after my last video. I pulled into the park I was supposed to work for. She said I could stay there for 2 weeks until I found something else, because she wasn't sure if the new owners would want to hire me. She didn't know what they were going to do. So I pulled into the park, and a couple days later, she knocked on my door and told me that the new owners said that I do have a job here. So I was super happy about that. I didn't have to look for a new job. However, I was looking at that time because I needed, some money coming in, especially with all the repairs that I had done to the truck. I'm pretty broke right now, but I do have a job now. Today was my first day at the job. I started at 9 a.m. and got off at 5:30 p.m. I'm working at the gas station in front of the RV park, and it's pretty simple. You just ring people up and take payments and take orders, and just your regular cashier job. So it's not too bad. And like I said, it's a free hookups and $11.50 an hour, so I'll be able to save some money too. So that's really cool. Really happy about that. It worked out, you guys, and I wasn't freaking out, but I was close because I needed some money coming in. During that time, I was also working on my brooms. I posted some brooms for sale on my Facebook page, and that's facebook.com/Wickedbrooms. If you guys are interested in getting a broom, I have some available. I will continue to work on those. I really enjoy doing that. There are some shows here in Port Angeles that I'm looking at doing this fall. So I have to see when the new owners come in. I have to talk to them about taking days off to do these shows. So we'll see how that goes. But other than that, everything is looking good. Just been busy working. I am at the campground I'm at the top of the hill where the mountain starts. So I'm at the back row of the campground, and the owner now says he usually shuts these down for the winter and moves everybody down so he can shut off all the electric and everything to these top campsites. So I might be moving. I haven't set up my trailer yet, which is pretty irritating for me because all my stuff's in my cabinets. My spices aren't out. So I have to dig through my spices in the cabinet when I'm cooking, and everything's still in the cabinets. And I have totes out here full of my broom stuff that I want to put outside. I want to set up my tent. It's a 10 by 10. The ones that you see at craft shows and stuff. It's white, but I want to set that out and get all my broom stuff out there so I can be organized and have all my stuff together, as far as all my broom materials and everything will be in the tent, and all my equipment will be there, so I will actually have the trailer to live in. I have been making brooms inside the trailer, but I've had to put down garbage bags on the carpet because I have to wet the broom corn and I have to wet the broom stalks, and I don't want that dripping in the carpet and messing it up. So I've been putting some plastic down there. So but I mean, it works. It's just really crowded in here. And the whole point of me getting a trailer was so I wouldn't be that crowded. But I am right now. But that's going to change. I am going to set up that tent. So that's good. Let's see. I did talk to my coworker. He's also a work camper here. And he was telling me some spots to go check out. I did go into Port Angeles a couple days to get groceries and things and just look around. I found a what is it? It's a tool store. I forgot what it's called now, but it's my favorite tool store, and I'm afraid that I'm going to spend all my money on tools because I love woodworking tools and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to try and just Harbor Freight. I love that store. So they have one here, but I'll try not to go in there too often. It is 25 minutes to Port Angeles from here, so I don't plan on driving that very often. Although it's a beautiful drive. This whole area is beautiful. I mean, I'm right in the mountains, you guys. It's so lush and green and just gorgeous. It is cooling down. It was pretty cool today. I think it was like 50s. So for me, it's a little chilly to be out doing things. But I might have to just layer up and get out there because it is nice. Another thing about this area, evidently a Sasquatch was seen here. For y'all that don't know, that's Bigfoot. It's also called a Yeti. I personally believe that I have had a run-in with one of these creatures when I was in New York. I think that it was throwing rocks into the bed of my truck while I was there. I'm not sure if that was a present or he was telling me to leave. I don't know. But I did have that experience a few years ago with that. So I don't know if they're going to seek me out now, but we'll see. Yeah, so the gas station has all these things about Bigfoot. There's books, you know, stickers, magnets, the bare feet, you know, you put on your feet, like house slippers. Yeah, not bears, but the Bigfoots. So we'll see how that goes. So if anything happens to me, it was probably Bigfoot that got me. Although I don't think they're really mean, so. But who knows? Maybe they're just like humans, and there's mean ones and nice ones. Who knows about that? But I believe that they're real, and you guys can think I'm crazy, and that's okay. Because when it was happening, I was like, am I crazy? Am I going insane? Like, is this really happening? Is there really a Bigfoot that's giving me rocks? Like, why would they do that? But who knows what they're thinking. But yeah, so there's that. So if anything happens to me, could be a Bigfoot. Who knows? But I feel safe here. It's beautiful, guys. It is so beautiful. I'm happy I did come out here. Even with all the truck trouble and, you know, how much it ended up costing to get here, I was not prepared for that. You know, I had gas money and a couple $1,000s for truck repairs or whatever, blown tires or something like that. I didn't know that I was going to break down 3 times and spend almost $1,000 each time. So that really cut into my money and my budget. And like I said, I'm pretty broke right now, and I'm not asking for money because I got it. I mean, I got this. I have a job. There's money that's going to be coming in. I have food. I have a place to live for free. I'm good. But I just, you know, I guess for those of you that are thinking about going on the road, have some emergency savings, because I thought I had some emergency savings, but it just wasn't enough to cover it, and I ended up having to take out a loan from a friend, and I don't like doing that. I don't like owing people money. I don't like asking for money. I don't like that. I like to be debt free. Before I even, you know, I got my RV 4 years ago, and I was still in debt then. And when I started working at Amazon, I worked for Amazon 2 seasons, and I ended up working there for about a year and a half, and paying for my RV spot. But it was enough money to pay off all of my debt. So I was debt free for a really long time, and my bills are minimal. Like, I don't have any bills, monthly bills. I have my phone, and I have the insurance for my truck and my trailer that I pay. The truck's every 6 months, and then my trailer's every year, and that's taken care of until December. So, you know, I don't want a lot of bills in my life. I don't like it. I don't like monthly bills. I have my phone every month, and then my insurance, and that's really all I want. I don't want DirecTV. I don't want, you know, whatever else there is that you can get a monthly fee for. I don't want, like, Hulu or any of that. I do have Roku, but I bought that straight out. I think that was like 40 bucks, and I can stream movies for free. That's good. I don't need anything else like that. I do have Netflix as well, but a friend of mine actually is sharing his account with me. So, you know, he just gave me his password. So I use that kind of rarely, you know. I do a lot of reading. I have my favorite authors that I read their books, and I'll read them over and over, and I love it. I love to read. It takes me away into this whole other world that, you know, it's a fantasy world, and I like that. But I usually read like right before I go to sleep, and it helps relax me and bring me down so I can, you know, go to sleep instead of sitting in front of a computer. If I sit in front of a computer like all night, I won't go to sleep at a good time. So reading, if I know it's like I have to get up at a certain time in the morning, I'll start reading about an hour before I need to fall asleep, and by the time that hour hits, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to just go off in my slumber. So that's what's going on right now, y'all. I'm doing good, feeling good, and everything's working out. So I will see you guys the next video. I'm going to try to get a broom video up. I am working on them. It's just really hard to film it. I need an SD card for the camera. I have my phone, but it just doesn't take very good video. But I'll try to get something together with my brooms and show you guys me working on the brooms, or showing the brooms that I've done, or I could talk about the different kinds of wood I use, and the broom corn, and the history, and I mean, I'll try to get something together for you guys on that for next video. Okay, thanks for watching, y'all. Subscribe to the channel if you like it, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.